Smile when they disrespect you. It's a trap. It's a lot of noise, a bait. They toss it at you, expecting you to bite, to snap, to lose your cool. But you're smarter than that. You see the game for what it is. You're not playing by their rules. They think you'll explode, unleash a storm of rage. But what they don't get is that your silence is louder than any shout they've ever heard. See? Silence? It's not empty. It's a weapon, a slow-acting poison that seeps into their minds and wrecks them from the inside out. They called you weak, laughed at you, walked all over you like you didn't matter. But the joke's on them, because what they didn't see coming was that silence of yours. It's like staring into the eye of a hurricane, calm, quiet, and hiding the devastation that's about to hit. They expected noise, chaos, but you gave them nothing. No reaction, no tantrums, no pathetic begging. That's when it started eating at them. See, when you stay quiet, they start to drown in the silence. They start second-guessing themselves. Did they go too far? Did they push you past the point of no return? That's the beauty of silence. It forces them to deal with their own voices, not yours. People think silence means surrender. Nah, it's the opposite. Silence means power. It means you've already won the battle because they can't handle it. Every second of that quiet is another layer of armor you're putting on. Another round they're losing. When you keep your cool, you're making them face the ugliest parts of themselves. Their arrogance, their insecurities, and that's silence. It's a mirror showing them exactly who they are. Small, petty, and insignificant. You see, they need your reaction. They feed on it. It's what justifies their actions, makes them feel big. But when you give them nothing, it's like pulling the rug right out from under them. And here's the kicker. They wanted to see you break. They wanted you to crack, to lash out, to come crawling back demanding apologies that would never mean a thing. They needed to feel like they got to you. But you didn't give them that satisfaction, did you? Nope. You stood there, steel-eyed and unshaken. And it's killing them, because silence, when wielded right, is a weapon that leaves scars deeper than any words ever could. You can scream, curse, throw punches, but nothing cuts deeper than saying nothing at all. You're like a ghost in their minds now, a shadow they can't shake, a presence that haunts them long after the moment has passed, while they're tossing and turning, replaying every word, every action. You're out there living, thriving, growing stronger. They're stuck in a battle that you've already walked away from. And that, my friend, is how you win without lifting a finger. Let them think they've won. Let them smirk and celebrate. Because here's the reality. They didn't win anything. You're the one in control, and they're just dancing in your silence. Every time they see you unbothered moving forward, it's a slap to their face. Because they'll realize slowly, painfully, that their victory was nothing more than a fleeting moment of delusion. And while they're trapped, stewing in their own arrogance, you're free. Free from their games, free from their drama. They'll look back and wonder why you never retaliated, why you never gave them a piece of your mind. And that's when it'll hit them. You never needed to. Silence. See? It's a cold, calculating kind of strength. It's knowing you don't have to prove anything to anyone. It's knowing you're the storm they can't predict, the calm before the chaos they'll never see coming. Because true power doesn't make noise. It's felt. It's like the darkness in a room before the lights flicker on. Terrifying, unsettling, inevitable. You let them think they had the upper hand, and that's what's tearing them apart. They have no idea what's going on in your head, and that's what drives them insane. You're a puzzle they'll never solve, a riddle they'll never crack. The more they think about it, the more it eats them alive. And every time they look at you, strong, focused, and unbothered, they'll feel that silence echoing in their skull, reminding them that they didn't break you, reminding them that you're not the person they thought they could trample on. You've become their biggest fear, not because of what you did, but because of what you didn't do. And that's the power they'll never understand. Because in the end, when they're left broken and bitter, you'll be long gone, leaving them with just one question echoing in the silence. Why didn't they react? And that's when they'll know they were never worth a reaction to begin with. So keep walking, keep smiling, let your silence do all the talking, because sometimes the loudest roar is the one you don't make. And remember, silence isn't the absence of noise. It's the presence of strength. And you've got more strength in your silence than they'll ever have.